One-of-a-kind New York home court advantage coming into the building earlier tonight. A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline is taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. Oh, we expect some fireworks tonight, don't we, Clark? These teams can really light it up.
Yeah, you've got great scores on both sides in this one, Kevin, and that makes it difficult to take anything away defensively. It's going to come down to can you get a few turnovers and some extra possessions, whichever team does that.
Before we even get started. Oh, it remembers my settings. Good. For once.
I think comes out on top.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. Joe Harris is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Aldridge in at center. And for the Knicks, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randle. Jay out there with Immanuel Quickley. And it's Noel in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Gallagher. Covered by Irving. Now the pass to Noel. Randle left side. New York moving the ball around. And it's Noel missing. The Nets on offense. Pass to Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the lane.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And so here is New York. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And their last matchup was a winning rival. They got won, and in part it was because of their rebound.
That was the definitive difference. I mean, it came down to the final seconds, but tough work on the glass they did carried the day.
Irving passes to Aldridge. And it's Noel with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's Barrett. Good work defensively by Millsap. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. So once that happens, then you're in trouble.
They get it again. Aldridge. And at last, they get one to fall.
Boy, I like the work Aldridge did there. Good hustle. Nice job getting good position.
To the paint, here's Gallagher, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Harris. Nice D from Barrett.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gallagher, covered by Irving. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And that one, good. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Oh, good on the triple. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Randle outside. To the middle. Here's Gallagher, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
Harris outside. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of opportunity from deep.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high-percentage shots.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Magic in Orlando. Gallagher covered by Irving and stolen by Aldridge. Here's Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Down low, Gallagher. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the league when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Harris passes to Harden. Now Irving. There's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 6 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done in his average play.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Outside Irving. Passes it to Harden. Back to Irving. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Gallagher. A good finish at the rack off the quick feed. And that's now 6 points for Jay. Nets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Outside Irving. Outside for Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Harden against Quickley. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 10 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And down it goes, jamming down low.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Harris kicks to Harden. The pass to Irving. Driving to the basket. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
New York calls timeout. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Gallagher. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
That's from
Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Irving. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
They get it back. Randall missed inside. Brooklyn leading by 16. Moving it up. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here. Noel, it's good.
Boy, steady hands right there for Noel. You can try to knock this guy around, but at the end of the day, he's just got too much strength.
Irving dishes to Harden. Into the lane. And the layup falls.
James Harden.
And the Nets lead by 18.
Kyrie Irving.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Quickly the pass to Jay. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
At the line
Just
for the
no
Nets.
resistance on the
Kyrie
inside.
Irving.
That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Randall. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Quickley. And for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Millsap. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. That's Mills in for James Harden. Now, here is Irving. Guarded closely. To the inside, here's Griffin. And he makes that one.
Griffin.
Displaying
Assisted
intensity
by
right off the opening
Nicholas
tip,
Claxton.
especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out blazing.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Irving's got 25 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out and attacked on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Mills passes to Griffin. Here's Brown. That shot off the mark. And New York will come the other way. One-on-one fast break. And the basket by Rose.
How about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
41-24.
Mills passes to Irving. Traps in the tray.
Kyrie Irving.
28 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The Knicks pull it in. Rose passes to Jay. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. So for the Knicks.
Substitution for your
Everything I've done for this offense.
now into the
Big
lineup
as
for
the
the Nets.
playoffs loom in the distance. For those teams who have overachieved in the regular
Patrick
season,
Mills.
how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Paul Millsap out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in at the one spot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He tallied 50 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing.
That's his first
Keep
personal.
the momentum going.
Second team foul.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a
At
one-man
the line
wrecking
for
crew in
New
that
York.
game.
Yeah, he was not
At the
going to
line,
let them lose that
two
game.
shots.
We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Aldridge up on top. Dishes it to Irving. Takes the 13-footer. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Quickly against Aldridge. And Millsap slips it in.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
Passes it to Jay. And here's Randall. Millsap covering. Randall down low. Millsap on him. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Randall. And that one's good. Irving's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And more than one observer has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy sound.
The Knicks making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Griffin.
Hey! Come on, I'm recording you.
Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Jay. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Harden against Noel. Harden kicks to Harris. Fader on the way, and that one comes up a bit short. New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the rejection by Harden. Irving finds Harden. The 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Harden's got 7 points.
And Harden right there demonstrating why he's a top-tier scorer. Gets these long shots off quick.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Irving. Back to Millsap. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And, you know, Millsap ready to shoot anytime he's close to the basket. Gets it off before the defense can react.
The shot's good from James.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Irving attacking and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Barrett. Now Noel, defended by Griffin. Griffin against Noel. Lays it up off the glass.
Most of Noel's points come on the interior. Really uses his size effectively down there.
Harden against Quickley. 59 seconds left now here in the second. Shoots from 12. That shot by Griffin, no good. Knicks shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Millsap dishes to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Randall no good. Nets leading by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Millsap passes to Irving. Shot. 11 feet away. And it's Noel with the rebound. Barrett with the bounce pass. There's the pass to Jay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third.
New York shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
At the line for New York.
No good on that.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. He's off on that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 5. And
They're up by 5, people. 68 to 63. Let's work. So I got 25 plays, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. So yeah, we gonna turn it up on them. We gonna put it around.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. In the forward position, Barrett and Randall. Immanuel quickly out there with Jay, and it's Noel in at the center filling out the middle. Both free throws good from Jay. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring, but Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
This is it to Jay. 13 feet away. A rebound by the Nets. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Randall's running over Irving. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Irving's shot is good.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Randall no good. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Barrett.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And the jam by Harden.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Here's Randall with the drive, and it's blocked. Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 37. New York calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Derrick Rose is checked in
for the Nets.
And the Nets making a change here as well. Brown's checked in. And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 4. Down the court. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Irving passes to Claxton. Pass to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. The Nets working the ball around now. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
And the Knicks making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Knicks trailed by 5. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 8 points.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team
James Harden.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And that one's good. Irving. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
I got a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys. More steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition? We're on the fast break tonight. That's been a huge factor as well.
Kept alive, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down, but sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
Yep, it counts. And now that's 35 points for James.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Harden surveying the D to the right side. Pocket 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Boy, what a fine Harden passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title.
Inside, Allen. And they'll get another chance. It's good, and the Brooklyn Nets cut down to 6 and a bucket from Toppin.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
And the first timeout called for the game for Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game, the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, it could be.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
194.
Millsap dishes to Mills. Going inside. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Fournier. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Griffin passes to Mills. Back to Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Quickley. That's his first personal.
Griffin's physical makeup. It was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He really had to reshape his body and his game.
Griffin hits them both. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Brown outside. Millsap trying to get open. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Randall. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the rejection by Noel.
And the shot blocking skills of Noel are a staple of this game. Really one of the foundational pieces. He really takes a lot of pride in what he does on defense.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And that's a freight train coming at you. It's going to take a lot to stop a Blake Griffin drive.
Quickley kicks to Fournier. Quickly the pass to Jay. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. Jay's got 39.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Mills looking it over. He takes it in. And the rejection by Noel. And he gets it back to the paint. And Griffin slaps it in.
Griffin.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Fournier pass to Jay. Nice pass. Runs to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jay's got 16 here in the second half. Now here's Mills. D right on him. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Quickley. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
When Harris gives you this type of energy on defense, that's a huge bonus.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Brooklyn now, wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Griffin is out there with Paul Millsap, and it's Mills in at the one. Harden, no good. Knicks trailed by 6. Here's Noel. Noel here's it down.
Simply gotta love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Harden. With the teardrop. Knicks with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Quickley. Covered by Mills. And it's Noel missing. Brooklyn leading by 4. Griffin, no one around him. Buries it from 3-point range.
Griffin.
And we have seen Griffin do this more, adapting to the growing trend of bigs like him shooting threes.
And there's the basket on the shot from Jay. Jay's got 43 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll make sure he goes in.
You know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Trying to get open is Randall. And Barrett gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Noel, that one goes in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the rejection by Noel. Here's Gallagher. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Mills.
That's from
15 points for James Harden.
Threat to score from anywhere. I love when Harden attacks when he's near the bucket.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn Nets cut that down to 1 point on the basket from Barrett.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Millsap dishes to Harden. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Out to the wing, to the middle. Here's Gallagher. Mills with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And Jay gets the whistle that time.
That's
his third foul of the game. Irving's checked in for Patty Mills.
Now into the lineup for the Nets, Kyrie Irving.
Knicks on defense. 4-point game. Down low, here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
James Harden.
Harden's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Knicks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And that one's good quickly.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
It's tipped. Tries to save it, and he recovers it. Here's Millsap. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
How about the strong D from Harden that time leading to a bucket? He is so good in the open court when he's got the ball.
Quickly the pass to Jay. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The kick out to Aldridge. Off the left rim and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Gallagher, and it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Quickly buries it from about 10 feet away. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 assists. Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. Outside Aldridge. He kicks it to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. That one falls.
And you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Jay, the pass to Randall. Looking to get back on track here. Now Barrett. Here he goes. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. The feed to Irving. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
That is good. And the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Barrett.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch for what, 3 or 4 here in the fourth?
Irving drives in. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Unloads from 13. There's Noel. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Noel's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, it's really not hard to see why Noel is seen as one of the better rebounders in the game. He really uses that great length of his to get to a lot of missed shots.
Harden finds Harris. Aldridge trying to break free. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second person.
It's going to be on Norris.
You just can't foul Harris there because it's almost automatic from the line.
That's good from Harris.
At the line, 2 shots.
And Harris drops them both.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
And he gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get
The
tough.
assist. Kyrie Irving.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Irving. And another one
Kyrie Irving.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Quickly the pass to Jay. Again,
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
The first one falls. A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the 3-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well to both ends. I mean, that's really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well. Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Irving passes to Aldridge. On the way, Harris. Quickly against Harden. A 3-ball. Knicks with the rebound.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
The shot's good from Quickly.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there's been nothing but buckets in this one.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Driving in, and another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
One shot.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Barrett.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And here is Irving.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside over.
2 minutes.
Kicks to Harden. From the arc. That shot misses. The Knicks go the other way. And the pass to Jay. Defensive rebound. Randall. Good work defensively by Nelson. Nets leading by 6. Harden dishes to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving. Good.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Quickly against Harden. And it's quickly missing. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Nice D from James. And stolen by Aldridge. Noel against Irving. Harris passes to Irving. Over Noel. Another bucket.
Irving.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Inside, here's Gallagher. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal. First team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. It's the Nets now. 10-point lead. Harris looking it over. Here's Harden. And it's Noel with the rebound. Now the Knicks with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
Rob. Here's Quickley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out.
You
That's
have
his
to
second
foul, but
personal.
I'm sure they would have liked to foul
Shooting
someone
for
different.
Brooklyn.
They didn't really have
Kyrie Irving.
another option. I mean,
At
I
the
thought
line.
they did a nice
2
job
shots.
getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. New York calls timeout. They trail by 8. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final.
All right,
What's your take, guys?
to the court.
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
So maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Burks on the wing. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal.
And the first of 2. No good. Break.
Siobhan Carter at the line. 2 shots.
And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Millsap with the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Immanuel quickley. That's his second personal.
He drops the first one. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Kyrie Irving at the line.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Let's see if we get a cutscene. Let's see if we get a cutscene. If not, you know what to do. Let me see. Getting to the point, end of season. Oh, Rookie of the Year. I'm at the top of the list. Oh, crap. MVP and Rookie of the Year. I'm in the runnings. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Love and peace, chin grease, deuces.